Boys and girls, I am glad to be back with you for another story time. Although, do you know it's been like a whole year since we've been together at story time. But I believe we've made the best of it and we're still connected. I just took my mask off so you can hear me better, and I'm social distanced from Miss Shannon, and you are far away wherever you are. So let's start. Let's let Panda come out. Come on, Panda. Whoa, Panda, come on. Oh, I know you're sleepy, but guess what? It's Tuesday. Did you forget the boys and girls are coming? Oh, he did forget. Oh, he said he jumped up so fast he didn't put his mask on. Well, that's okay, Panda, because, you know, the boys and girls are far away. Well, don't cry. Don't cry. We're hoping that pretty soon we'll get back together. Don't cry, Panda, okay? Well, let's welcome the boys and girls, okay? All right. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Now you're here, we'll have some fun. First, we'll clap our hands just so. Then we will stretch and touch our toes. I'm touching mine under the table. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Now you're here, we'll have some fun. Yay! Panda's waving to you. Okay, what, Panda? Panda wants me to get out his binoculars. Poor Panda. I know, Panda, I know. You just want to keep in practice, looking at the boys and girls. Okay. All right. They know you care about them because you're looking for them. And you know what? If we were all together, we would ask the boys and girls if they're seeing any signs of spring yet. Because we are waiting for spring. Aren't we, Panda? Okay. All right, ready for our song? Where is Thumpkin? Where is Thumpkin? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Pointer? Where is Pointer? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, Pointer? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Tall Man? Where is Tall Man? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Ring Man? Where is Ring Man? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Pinky? Where is Pinky? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Yay, yay. Okay. Where are the girls? Where are the girls? There you are. There you are. How are you today, girls? Let's listen. Super fantastic. Well, we're glad you're here. We're glad you're here. Where are the boys? Where are the boys? There they are. There they are. How are you today, boys? Extra super fantastic. Wow. We're glad you're here. We're glad you're here. Yay! Well, Panda helped me pick out some fun stories for getting ready for spring. And the first one that I'm going to read is called Almost Time. And this is about making maple syrup. And maple syrup is made from maple trees, and there's a process called tapping the tree, which kind of involves drilling a hole, and using a hammer to tap a spike into the hole, and then hanging a bucket. Well, it can be done only best when the temperatures drop below freezing at night and rise into the 40s during the day. And in Minnesota and Wisconsin, this usually happens during the month of March. So this is the story of a little boy who's waiting. And it is called, move that book over there, Almost Time. By Gary Schmidt and Elizabeth Stickney. When Ethan had to eat his pancakes with applesauce instead of maple syrup one Sunday morning, he knew it was almost sugaring time. That's another term for getting ready to make the maple syrup. Is the sap running yet? He asked. Dad shook his head. No, not until the days get warmer. Can you see the deer out there? That afternoon, Ethan took his sled to the big hill. Well, it was a sunny day, so he left his hat and his scarf and his mittens at home. But the day wasn't warm. Look, the other boys and girls remembered their winter clothes. Next Sunday morning, Ethan's dad made a pan of cornbread. No syrup. And you see, there's a pat of butter on his cornbread. Is it time to tap the trees? Ethan asked. When the nights get shorter, Dad said. At bedtime that night, Ethan thought there might be some daylight still coming through the window. But there wasn't enough to find Roosevelt. He was even looking under his bed. Next morning, Ethan stirred raisins and walnuts into his bowl of oatmeal. No syrup. When he bit down on a walnut, he discovered something, though. Oh, my tooth is loose, he said. His father inspected. I expect it will fall out before long. How long? Asked Ethan. Oh, about as long as it takes the sap to start running, Dad said. Now Ethan had two things to wait for. He's waiting for the sap to be ready, and he's waiting for his tooth to come out. But the days were still cold, and the nights were still long, and his tooth would not come out. The next Sunday morning, Ethan's dad made eggs and toast. Ethan tried not to think about maple syrup in the afternoons when he slid down the big hill, or when he turned on his lamp at night, or when he wiggled his very, very loose tooth during school until, he's at school and he wiggled it and it came out. And he saved it. His dad was waiting when he got off the bus. How's that tooth? He asked. Ethan smiled to show him. So, is the sap going to run now? Asked Ethan. His dad smiled to show him. He's got the buckets ready. Every afternoon that week and all day Saturday, Ethan and Dad hauled buckets of sap from the trees and tended the fire beneath the pans because it has to boil. And early on Saturday morning, when there was already a little light in the sky, Ethan poured sweet maple syrup on his pancakes. It was time. Okay, so there's lots of waiting for spring. Let's try this one. There's somebody else who's waiting for spring for a different reason than maple syrup. It's called And Then It's Spring by Julie Fogliano. And you know how this goes, boys and girls. First you have brown. All around you, you have brown. But then there are seeds. Can you see what he's doing? Planting the seeds. He put little markers for what plants are supposed to grow there. And he had a wish for rain, and then it rains. Well, and it's still brown, but a hopeful, very possible sort of brown. Is that a little green? Oh, he's looking carefully. No, it's just brown, sort of brown. And then it is a week since he planted his seeds, his first seeds. And you worry about those little seeds. And if maybe it was the birds who ate the seeds. That's why he doesn't have any plants yet, he thinks. Or maybe it was the bears and all that stomping, because bears can't read signs that say things like, please do not stomp here. There are seeds and they are trying. And then it is one more week. And the brown, still brown, has a greenish hum that you can only hear if you put your ear to the ground and close your eyes. Oh, see all this activity under the ground? Looks like mice and worms. And then it is one more week and a sunny day. That sunny day that happens right after the rainy day. And you walk outside to check on all that brown. But the brown isn't around, and now you have green. All around you have green. And it looks like finally spring has come. And we are also waiting. Oh, okay. Here's somebody else trying to find spring. Finding Spring by Karen Berger. The forest was growing cold. Mama said that soon it would be time to sleep. Because, you know, that's what little bear's supposed to do in winter. But all Maurice could think of about was his first spring. Guess he's not thinking about his first winter, but spring, 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 he sang as they filled up on berries. I wish it was spring right now, Maurice told Mama. Waiting is hard, she said. Right now, it is time to sleep. Maybe you will dream about spring, Mama whispered. Soon she was softly snoring, but Maurice was wide awake. I will go find spring, he said, and off he went. Everyone in the forest was busy. I am looking for spring, Maurice told Squirrel. It might take a while, Squirrel chittered, turning to bury a large acorn. I am looking for spring, he told Rabbit. Not yet, Rabbit giggled before dashing into his warm burrow. Deer didn't even look up from her grass. I'm looking for spring, he told Robin. Everything in its time, Robin said, and then she flew south. The woods smelled musky, and there was something new and tangy in the air. I smell spring, said Maurice, and he hurried along. Suddenly, Maurice felt an icy sting on his nose. Is that spring? He asked. A beautiful crystal landed on his paw. Spring? The crystal disappeared. But soon there was another and another and another. Maurice chased after them. Spring was hard to catch. He chased them past dry leaves, past bare branches, over the frozen stream, and all the way to the great hill. Does that look like spring to you? Or does that look like something else, like snow? Wow, said Maurice. Spring! I found spring! He sang as he scooped up a bit to take home. But you know what that is, don't you? A big snowball. Back in the den, Maurice snuggled happily against Mama. He slept and slept and slept. When he woke up, everyone had already gathered in the meadow. I brought you some spring, Maurice announced, but spring was gone. You know what happened, don't you? The snowball melted. Where is it? He asked. Well, spring can be hard to find, said Robin. Maybe it's hiding, Rabbit giggled. Deer just blinked. Sometimes you really have to search, said Squirrel. Let's look again, Mama said. So Maurice led them back through the forest. He saw blooming branches and bright green buds, and he saw the rushing stream. Everything had changed, and Maurice knew just what to do. To the great hill, he cried. And at last, there it was. Maurice had finally found spring. Okay. Now, today, instead of having our flannel board or our magnet board, we're just going to have a few songs. So we're going to walk over here where the CD player is. Panda, you can come too. Oh, Panda. Well, Panda said he's glad we're going to sing today because he really liked singing with you boys and girls. And I know Panda can't wait for you to come back and hug him. Okay, Panda, it will happen. We just have to wait. This is a song that always made us happy. All right. Oh, we already did that one. Let's go to the next one. We already did Where's Thumpkin. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your life will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your life will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray.
Hooray!
If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray.
Hooray!
If you're happy and you know it, then your life will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray.
Hooray! Hooray! Yay! Okay, one more quick one. Okay, boys and girls, good job. And we're just going to go over here and have one more story about. All right, boys and girls, this is a story about March. And we're just getting very close to the end of March. And it is called In Like a Lion, Out Like a Lamb by Marion Dane Bauer. In like a lion, out like a lamb. March comes with a roar. He rattles your windows and scratches at your door. He turns snow to mud, then tromps across your floor. March comes with winter, clinging to his tail. He scatters sleet and sometimes even hail. Were you expecting spring? He snickers. Reach for your slickers. March comes in with a pounce and a growl. Just step outside and hear him howl. If you howl back, will he go away? Not very likely. This lion means to stay and stay and stay. We want to say, hey, Mr. Lion, we're tired of winter. Then, aha, one soft morning, wind gives way to breeze. Buds pop out of the trees. The air is full of chickadees and bumblebees. And the lion takes a whiff, a sniff, and lets out an enormous sneeze. Achoo! And guess who comes riding in, gliding and striding in on that achoo? A lamb. Is the lamb bringing spring? So where will the March lion go? Will he wander to and fro, defeated and lost, predicting frost? Or will he skulk through the greening grass, eyes scheming, teeth gleaming, waiting for the lamb to pass? No, never. This fellow is much too clever. He finds himself a sunny spot. He stretches, yawns, and curls into a knot. And that rumbling noise you hear? Never fear. The lion is done roaring, and now he's snoring, at least until next year. Today, the lamb's in charge of grass and flowers, sunshine and showers of babies, small and large. Come all you babies, just hear March sing. Bah, she says, bah, and bah again. It's spring. Achoo. And hopefully pretty soon we'll be able to say, it's spring. Okay, until next week, bye-bye, boys and girls.